Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iman Haziq bin Razali. I am from 4SSCF, and today I want to present about aluminium. Aluminium compounds from 8% of the earth crust and are present in most rock, vegetation and animals. The aluminium is indeed the third most common crustal element and most common crustal metal on earth. Pure aluminium is very reactive element and is never found as the free metal in nature. It is very lightweight and soft. It has to be combined with small quantities of other materials like iron, silicon, zinc, copper, magnesium, tin, titanium, lithium, for example, to produce an array of alloys of different properties for different purposes. There are 7 series of aluminium that has different properties for different purpose in industry. From 1SSS series to 7SSS series. 1XXX series aluminium alloy is an aluminium-based alloy in the commercial pure raw family. With a minimum of 99% aluminium, it is the most heavily alloy of the 1XXX series. It is also the mechanical strongest alloy in the series and is the only 1XXX series alloy commonly used in rivets. At the same time, it keeps the benefit of being relatively lightly alloy compared to other series, such as high electrical conductivity, thermal conductivity, corrosion resistance, and workability. It can be hardened by cold working but not by heat treatment. 2XXX series aluminium alloys are aluminium alloys containing copper as the predominant alloying ingredient other than aluminium. For purpose of the present application, 2XXX aluminium alloy are aluminium alloy having at least 0.5% copper and up to 8% copper, the copper being the predominant alloying element other than aluminium. 3XXX series aluminium alloy is an alloy in the raw aluminium manganese family. It can cold work to produce tempers with a higher strength but a lower ductility. Like most other aluminium manganese alloy, 3XXX is a general purpose alloy with moderate strength, good workability, and good corrosion resistance. It is commonly rolled and extruded but typically not forged. As a raw alloy, it is not used in casting. It is also commonly used in sheet metal application such as gutters, downspouts, roofing, and siding. 4XXX series aluminium alloy have a high silicon content, up to 12%. Silicon is the form of intermetallic particles and in the form of particles of pure silicon. All this make this alloy brittle, and they have low fiability and find very limited use in the form of product obtained by plastic deformation methods. One such application is as cladding of aluminium alloy sheet of the series 3XXX and 6XXX. Other applications are rods and wires for welding and brazing aluminium alloy. 5XXX series aluminium alloy include magnesium as the major alloying element up to 5.6%. Aluminium magnesium alloy are non-heat treatable and may be strengthened by cold work. Effectiveness of cold work hardening increases when magnesium content is increased. Alloy of this series have moderate to high mechanical strength combined with relatively high ductility in anneal condition, up to 25%, good corrosion resistance, and weldability. Aluminium magnesium alloy are used for high-strength foil, dump truck bodies, petrol tanks, pressure cryogenic vessel, marine structure and fitting, automotive train, and architectural components. 6XX series aluminum alloy contain magnesium and silicon addition of around 1% and are found widely throughout the welding fabrication industry, used predominantly in the form of extrusion and incorporated in many structural components. The addition of magnesium and silicon to aluminum produces a compound of magnesium silicide, which provides this material its ability to become solution heat treated for improved strength. These alloys are naturally solidification crack sensitive, and for this reason, they should not be arc-welded autogenously without filler material. Lastly, 7SSS series aluminum alloys has a heat treatable with ultimate tensile strength of 32 to 88 kSI. These are the aluminum zinc alloy or zinc addition ranging from 0.5 to 12% and comprise some of the highest strength aluminum alloy. These alloys are often used in high performance applications such as aircraft, aerospace, and competitive sporting equipment. Like the 2X series of alloy, this series incorporate alloy with are considered unsuitable candidate for arc welding and others, which are often arc weld such as poly. Physical properties are typically characteristics that can be observed by our sensory, such as color, density, hardness, corrosion resistance, thermal conductivity, and others. Aluminium is an odorless silver-white metal. The density of aluminium is about 1/3 of steel or copper, making it one of the lightest commercial metals. Pure aluminium's tensile strength is not high. However, alloying elements such as manganese, silicon copper, and magnesium can increase the strength of aluminium and produce an alloy having properties suitable for a particular application. Aluminium is very suitable for cold environment. Compared to steel, its advantage is that its tensile strength increases with the thermal reduction while maintaining its toughness. On the other hand, steel is brittle and low temperature. When exposed to air, the surface of the aluminium is almost immediately formed of alumina. This layer has excellent corrosion resistance. It has considerable resistance to most acid, but the resistance to the base is pure. For the mechanical properties of aluminium, aluminium can be severely deformed without failure. This allows aluminium to be formed by rolling, extruding, drawing, machining, and other mechanical processes. It can also be cast to a high tolerance. Alloying, cold working, and heat treatment can all be utilized to tailor the properties of aluminium. The tensile strength of pure aluminium is around 290 MPa, but this can be increased to over 690 MPa for some heat-treatable alloy. For the chemical properties, aluminium metal do not respond to air because their surface covers a thin layers of oxide, which help protect the metal from the air erosion. However, if the oxide layer is damaged and the aluminium metal is exposed, which will react again to form an amortaric oxide. Aluminium is easily reacted with the inorganic acid to form a solution containing hydrated aluminium ion while the hydrogen is released. In the case of reacting with nitric acid, it is passively reacted by forming a protective oxide layer on the surface of alumina. Aluminium is reactive to the base to form an aluminate while releasing hydrogen and reactive with hot water. Aluminium, oxygen, and other elements of mixtures produce aluminium mines. Aluminium mine is the main source of aluminium. When combining with the elements such as copper, silicon, or magnesium, it will form alloys with high strength. There are many steps in aluminium processing, from Bayer process, half-Heroult process, casting. Casting have three common types, which are die casting, permanent mold casting, and sun casting, and then it go to aluminum finish and coating. Coating also have three types, which are PVDF coating, liquid coating, and powder coating. Lastly is anodizing. For the application, for one SS series, it for decoration, chemical equipment, and heat reflector. For the 2XX series, it for truck panel and airplane part. For 3XX series, it for cookware, highway sign, and refrigerator. For the 4XX series, usually it used for ship and bridge. And 4XX series, it for aircraft fuel tank. 6XX series for low pressure weapon and aircraft connector, and lastly for 7XX series is for aircraft structure.